What's up guys, I'm going to be running a 7-day dropshipping challenge to prove to you that 1, you can do it from anywhere in the world, and 2, that it's not dead, it's not saturated, and that now is the best time to start. So in the past 7 days, we've been able to make in the past 7 days. So in this challenge, I'm going to try and do this by spending no money on advertising, and as a result, the first thing I need to do is find a winning product, and I want to do that without using any spy tools. So the method I'm going to be using to find that winning product is what I call the Tik Tok Burner Method. So using this method, I want to try and find products that 1, have a wow factor and that catch your eye, 2, they solve some type of problem, 3, they have a broad appeal, meaning that a lot of people have the ability to purchase them and or want to purchase them. So now that we know what we're looking for, I'm going to explain to you the method that I'm going to be using. So the Tik Tok Burner Method is a 5-step process. So 1, we need to start by creating a new TikTok account. 2, start to scroll and pretend that we're a normal everyday user. 3, begin to interact with everyday dropshipping products. And 4, start to make a ghost purchase, which is where we find a dropshipping product, interact with it, like, comment, go on the website in the bio, scroll through the website and add to cart and initiate a checkout. And by doing this, the TikTok algorithm will think that we are someone who's in the market for dropshipping products, and as a result, our For You page will now be filled with potential dropshipping products. After doing this for a while, it just becomes a matter of time until we find a product that matches each of the 3 criteria which we laid out earlier. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just now. So after shortlisting 3 winning products, I've decided to go ahead and test a shower head, 1, that looks cool, and 2, also solves for hair loss. This means that it fits each of the criteria that we outlined earlier. So 1, it solves a problem, meaning it's going to stop hair loss. 2, it looks pretty cool and has a wow factor, meaning it will stop the scroll of the person on TikTok or Instagram. And 3, it has mass appeal. Everyone needs to shower, and as a result, this product is a potential winning product that I'm going to go ahead and use in this challenge. You can see the product has now arrived, and I've now went ahead and attached it to the shower head. So this was the old one, which I'm going to use in videos as well to do a comparison to show why this one is much better than the current one. You can see it's got different modes, so I'll show you what that looks like just now. So as you can see, you can swap between each of the modes, like so, which is going to be how I'm going to create the content. So as you can see, it has that wow factor, meaning it's got to stop the scroll, and 2, it's also a problem solving product, and it stops hair loss. So I'm going to go now and build out the store and start creating ads for the product. So now that we have the product in hand, we want to start by creating our Shopify store so that we can drive traffic to our website and then begin making sales. So the first thing you want to do is come into the description, start by clicking the Shopify link. So as you can see, by using this link, you'll be given a free trial, and you'll also have your first month for $1, which is absolutely amazing as it makes it basically free. And the whole point of this challenge is to start making sales without spending any money on ads, or as little money as possible on any softwares. So with that said, I'm now going to go ahead and enter an email address and start my free trial. So now that I'm inside, I've went ahead and selected a plan, and this is important because you need to select a plan so that you can first of all remove the password from your website and make it no longer password protected. So now that I've done that, I'm now going to begin by building out the homepage as well as the product page for the shower head. So as you can see, I've now went ahead and created the store for the product that we're going to be running. So as you can see, I've created a color scheme, chosen a logo, and started to build out both the homepage as well as the product page. So just if I show you what the homepage looks like, this is it on mobile, and you want to optimize for mobile because 99.9% of customers are actually going to be visiting via TikTok, and no one actually goes on TikTok on a laptop, or if they do, then they probably aren't going to be buying anyway. As you can see, we have the sale, as it was previously 50% more expensive and now it's 50% off, in order to give customers an incentive to purchase. We also have some reviews under the product to build more trust, and we finally have a couple of benefits as well as some images to simply try and build more trust. But that is the homepage, and now if I head over to the product page, which is where 99.9% of traffic are actually going to be landing. So as you can see, nice and simple, we have the product, a couple of benefits underneath the title, and then we have the description. So I like to make my descriptions nice and short and nice and basic, simply a couple of benefits and also what they're going to receive. And then finally, as you can see, we have the free shipping and return policies. And the reason why you want to implement this is because if you have free returns and free shipping, customers are going to be more incentivized to make that purchase because they know if they don't like it or they change their mind, they can return it no problem. However, if you don't have free shipping and you don't have free returns, they're going to be less likely to purchase it. And then finally, we have the footer, which has our policy links as well as our social medias and our email address to start gathering email. However, this challenge isn't about going ahead and creating the nicest looking website. I've just went ahead and created this in about 15 minutes. So just to show you how quick you can actually get started with Shopify and build out a website, even if you are a complete beginner. And other than that, now I need to start making content so that we can begin hopefully making sales. So I'm going to go ahead and do that just now. So before I go ahead and start filming content and producing TikToks and Instagram Reels, what I like to do is first of all look for competitors who ran the product in the past, and by doing this I'm simply going to replicate all their most viral videos, and as a result my videos have a high chance of also going viral, because TikTok and Instagram, they both work off algorithms, and as a result if something's went viral in the past, there's a good likelihood that it will go viral in the future. And so the first thing I'm going to do is log into TikTok here on my phone. So as you can see, I went ahead and typed in showerhead on TikTok, and straight away I can see a video for the exact product that has 4 million views. So if I actually click into this account, as you can see, this isn't really selling the product directly, this is simply selling a wide range of products, and this is one of them. But this gives me a good indication of what kind of content will go viral. So if I put this back to the start, as you can see, we have TikTok made me buy it, simply showing off the product. As you can see, we have the old showerhead, and that was actually something that I thought would be a good kind of angle to go for, showing the old versus the new. And also, as you can see there was a couple of benefits as to why this is better. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start modeling this content, but I like to find at least 2 or 3 kind of variants so that I get a better idea of the kind of content I can create. So I'm going to keep scrolling just now and see if I can find anything. So as you can see here, we have one that's got a decent amount of views. This one's not got as many, but I'll click on this one then. As you can see, same again, the concept of the old versus the new, and so I think that's the path that I'm going to go down and create all my content regarding that. And a good indication of a product that has high likelihood of success is when you read the comments, is there people commenting, where can I get this, I want this, how much is this, as that shows buyer intent. So if I scroll down, yeah, but there you go, straight away, where to have one, wow, looking dope, all that type of thing. So that gives me a good idea that this has potential. So now that I have a rough idea of the content I want to be creating, and now I'm going to go ahead and film that content, and after that's done, I'm going to start posting on TikTok and on Instagram. So I've now went ahead and filmed all the content I'm going to be posting over the next 7 days, and I'll keep you guys updated on the sales for each day. The only thing left to do is start to edit the videos and then schedule them for posting each of the days. But one little tip is, even if the video doesn't get views or doesn't go viral, don't get disheartened, because we can't control the output. We can't control if it gets views or not. The only thing we can control is what we do, so our inputs, and that is posting content. So I'm going to post content regardless if it gets views or not, and as a result, a byproduct of doing so, I'll get views and therefore I'll start making sales. But I'll keep you guys updated on the sales for each and every day. So it's currently 5 to 6 the buy time, so around 3 PM, and I'm currently at £175 in sales. My phone's actually got 1%, as you can see. Don't know if that can quite focus, but my phone's got 1%, just a quick refresh. So yeah, that's what I'm at today currently, but I'll catch up with you guys later on tonight. So as you guys can probably tell, this is the last day of the challenge. The only thing is I forgot to update you guys on the sales each day. However, I'm going to go ahead and do that just now. So as you can see today, the sales on the store is currently £199.31, and it's around 8:30 the buy time, which is around 5:30 UK time. So we still have a good amount of time left to go for today. However, if I check yesterday, so yesterday I done £162 in sales, and I'll just show you what I've done for the rest of the week. The day before was actually the worst day in the challenge. As you can see, only £74 in sales. But with that said, the day before that, so the 2nd of May, was actually our best day, I think, in the entire challenge. So as you can see, we actually reached £386 in sales. So if that refreshes for you, as you can see, £386 in sales and 77 pence, and that was around 12 orders, as you can see there. And our conversion rate on the store was actually pretty good as well. I think it was around a 4% conversion rate, which is actually extremely good, especially for TikTok organic or any sort of organic advertising, because there's less intent. The only thing to note is that I actually did decrease the price of the item on our store. So originally I think I had it at £39.99. I went on and decreased it to £29.99. So as you can see, the average order value on our store was £32.06, and we had 49 orders over the span of the week. However, with that price drop to £29.99, we were still extremely profitable, because we were purchasing an item for less than $5. So if even just getting a sale literally right there. So if I just go ahead and show you that store, that will actually bring us up for today. If I put that down, as you can see, the sales for today have now been updated. So it's went from, I think it was £199 to £243, and the reason why that is because, as I said, we were selling it for £29.99. However, if you purchase 2 items, which the person has just went ahead and done, I gave them an extra discount as an incentive to purchase more than one item, which is also still extremely profitable for myself. But now I'm going to break down the exact profits and how much I've been able to make over the past 7 days. So in the past 7 days, we've been able to make £1,610.29p. So if I go ahead and show you, as you can see, in the past 7 days, £1,610, and if I refresh that for you guys, just to show you that is legit, if that refreshes. So as you can see, just over £1,500 in sales, and that was around a 75% to 80% profit margin. So I'm going to go ahead and now break down the total profit minus the product cost and also minus the cost of ordering one item to our house to film content. But before I reveal exactly how much profit we made after the end of 7 days, I want to just touch on the fact that how I was able to convert at such a high percentage, even though my website, I spent maybe 15-20 minutes on it, and purely that's because I sold the person and I sold the customer before they came on the website, meaning I sold them when they saw the ad or the piece of content on TikTok. So before they even came on my website, they were already sold. They were just looking for an add to cart button or a buy now button, which is the power of having good creatives, which is honestly 80% or even 90% of the battle in Shopify dropshipping and in making money online. It's all about the advertising. The store obviously matters, having a nice logo, all that type of thing does help. However, 90% of the work will come from your creatives and the videos you actually make. So it's highly advisable that you spend all your time doing that. And even if you aren't good at editing content or shooting content yourself, you can find someone else to do that and you can outsource that work. But now that that's done and now that I've finished that up, but yeah, just to wrap up, I hope this shows you that don't spend all your time worrying or sitting in analysis paralysis, too scared to make your store or too scared to even test your first product. Just start and just make your changes and learn as you go. And as you even saw myself, I started and I ended up lowering the price as I went through because I made slight tweaks and I realised that the price I was selling at wasn't converting. So just start, take that first step, and the path will reveal itself as it goes. But now breaking down to the actual numbers of how much we made. So we made a total of £1,610 in sales, and we had a product cost which was £323 as we were purchasing each unit from our supplier for £6.46 on average, delivered and for product cost, which is actually pretty good and is actually just under a 5x markup, which is extremely good in Shopify dropshipping. A 2.5x is probably the minimum that you want to go. So our total profit minus the product cost was £1,287, and then minus the item that I ordered off of Amazon, which I think was around £13-14, leaving us a total profit of £1,272 after only 7 days without spending any money on ads. The only other expense would be Shopify, which is normally around £25 per month. However, since I signed up using the link in the description of the video, I managed to get myself a free trial, so my Shopify cost was zero, and you can also do the same. So you can start for absolutely zero, sign up to Shopify using the link in the description, and that will give you a free trial and also your first month for $1. So there's literally zero cost there. The only cost you will need to incur is ordering an item to your house from Amazon. However, you can get around that, so if you order the item and you don't actually make sales with that product, you can go ahead and return the item to Amazon within a week or 2 weeks, provided that it's in good quality. And so you can keep recycling your money until you actually find that winner and hit the jackpot. But that's all for today's video. But if you would like to work with myself one-on-one personally, then you can book in a call, also using the link in the description, and I'll jump on and have a chat with yourself, and we can work closely and hopefully scale you to 5, 10k or even 60k per month like myself. But I hope this video inspired you guys to take action and finally make that leap. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.